headquarters of common sense.
Talk Radio.
He will pick up anything, a spoon, anything to brush his teeth. He knows he brushes his teeth. He'll pick up the tube and stare at it of toothpaste and brush his teeth with a tube of toothpaste. His brain gets the wrong message. It's not dementia. Eventually, day after day after day of repetition, it's like a baby, a toddler. Yeah. Every day, now he does it. Oh, no, you're not a toddler.
You understood that, all right? Put her right, Chris. Put her right. Burnside with her. Put her right.
Yeah. House is like a nursery that the carers come in and speech with him, and we've been very lucky to get people to help us. Speech and physical exercises because of the stroke. The speech is repetition day after day, poor Chris. And sometimes he just goes, no, like he did today.
But what about things like, the other thing is having been so vital and what have you, the mood, it must be hard to keep your mood up. It must be very easy to slip into being depressed. Chris is saying,
Chris got very low, didn't you? Massively depressed.
Massively.
Yes. In hospital, he did get very depressed.
He got very...
Yes.
He got very down.
He didn't ask, but he gestures. It's through gestures, everything. You eventually find out what it is by asking questions. He wanted to come home in hospital. After 3 months, he was going to stay in longer and came home early. So they set up everything at home to help him physically, mentally. We were very lucky. But the depression was part of it, and he'd sleep for hours because the brain gets very tired. You know how toddlers rest? Sorry.
Well,
you're not a toddler. You get very tired, don't you?
Yes. Every record of it cover. Giving.
You try. He tries very hard. And when they do try, like yesterday, seeing a friend for the first time, having lunch, well, not a friend for the first time. We've had a lot of invitations in the last few weeks.
Good.
It's very tiring. His brain gets really tired. And I think that's probably why today he's having an off day where he's very sleepy, a little bit dizzy. But he's sitting here fine now.
You're fine. Yeah, exactly. So, how do you, is it difficult for your relationship, do you think? Or you mentioned, Anita, that since this all came out, you've been able to actually talk about it. But is it difficult as man and wife?
Oh, yeah. It's been very, very, very upsetting. I couldn't look at Chris without crying, honestly. I just see him, that man, the first day I saw him, and the very first moment I saw Chris, and I keep seeing him standing there, and then I see him, and now I've got over it, but it was really hard. He's alive. He's alive. And the realization is I'm very lucky he's still here because he wasn't going to be at the very beginning.
It was that close.
They were incredible. Everybody in the hospital, they actually said, prepare yourself, it might not last the night. He did. What gave the game away that he was going to survive was they left him on the trolley and he was unconscious. But the next minute he was on the floor and we don't know how he got there. So he must have woken up or something and been struggling because he's very strong, thinking, what am I doing here? He probably tried to get off the trolley, but I knew then he was going to be fine.
He was going to be fine. But as you say, to those memories, and I'm sure you've got wedding pictures, and do you get very nostalgic for the past? You must do. Chris, do you look at photos? Do you look at old photos together?
Oh, yeah. Yes, they'll
we do.
Yes.
We do. It's not just that, it's the things we did together. We used to cycle, we'd walk the dog, which we haven't got a dog anymore. We walked the dog, we did things together. We went out, for lunch. We did. He's looking at me like, when was that then? And we had a good life. A lovely life.
You don't remember, Chris, you don't remember the lunches? You don't remember the lunches?
Actually, they were usually at home. He loves being home. Chris is a home bird. But our grandchild lives here, and she's been great. Little Amira, she's 8.
Yes.
We have 2 grandchildren, and they have been amazing, Amira and Anaya. And Amira said to me the other day, Nana, you said you've been very lonely. And I said, no, it's lonely. I've been here. And I said, no, he's lonely in his mind. Pop's lonely.
Are you lonely, Chris? Do you think you're lonely?
He has been.
Well, yeah. So I go to. I know. Going to Garrett or get there.
Well, it's hard to be lonely, Chris, but I don't mean that. That sounds strange. At the beginning, because you've got so many people coming in, the physio, the rehab, speech and therapy, constant every day, and the carers. And we had a living carer at the beginning. And now we have carers coming in twice a day, because it's important for me to have some freedom. Otherwise, it's just us. And if I didn't have the freedom, I'd think I'd go a little bit potty.
Yeah, but you say you haven't got. Do you think you'll get another dog? Because Chris, I'm thinking cuddles and warmth and
there is passion.
Yeah, so
he loves
dogs.
A little Jack Russell, Chris. That's what
I never. Yes, I know.
His lovely friend Keith said yesterday, "I'm going to get you a dog, Chris. I'm going to buy you a dog." And I said, "Oh,
yes."
Chris, would you like a dog? Would you like a dog, Chris?
Yes. Maybe.
He would love a dog, wouldn't he?
I know. I never get that. I never get the ever.
You'd love a dog.
Oh, I know.
Every dog he meets in the street, if we go for a little walk round here, sometimes we get down the seafront, and he just goes, every minute with a dog. Everywhere.
You
want your Jack Russell?
No, just everywhere. Oh God.
No.
It's frustrating, isn't it, Chris? But yeah, I'm a dog lover as well, and dogs are great companions. So is there? Can Chris, can your aphasia be reversed, or is it just making sure things don't deteriorate and get worse? What's the prognosis?
I don't know. I'm going to get
Shall I answer for you?
Yes, because I'm going to.
With Chris's aphasia, it's quite severe. His is severe. In fact, the speech therapist Kirsty said he's one of the most severe cases. So I don't know why. It could be because he didn't get the 4-hour window getting to hospital to clear the brain, of a blood clot. Right. That is very important. It is getting better. And through the Say Aphasia Society, who've been befriending Chris, Colin, who started Say Aphasia, comes to the house. He encourages Chris to go to meetings with similar people who have aphasia. And he sees the progress that they've made, and they've made incredible progress. But Chris comes home and feels a little bit low about that because he still can't speak when he gets there. But Chris is now understanding more. He's really understanding more. Yeah. At the beginning, he didn't understand what you were talking about at all. But you do now. It's been a long, hard slog, hasn't it?
Yes.
You've just saying, would you like a cup of tea, for instance? What's tea?
Exactly.
What is tea? He had to learn the word tea.
I know.
Relearn everything. And yes, he is getting better. But yesterday, his friend said, Chris, I said, ask him to do something. And he said, pick up that glass. He can't do that.
Right. But he slowly. Yeah.
He can do it.
Yeah.
Not if you tell him.
Yeah.
If you ask him. But he's getting there. It's a slow process. Yeah.
Yes.
You even wrote he wanted a new top, and he wrote on a piece of paper M. Every day he does the alphabet. M, 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 and then a squiggle, and then another letter. And it was Marks and Spencer.
Oh, there you go.
But he put the M down.
Yeah.
And I said, you want a new top? You want a new top? So he said, yes.
Yes, Master.
It doesn't go to Marks often, you know, it's not something that he just... He got
not Chris. You didn't want just any top. You wanted a Marks and Spencer's top.
And the
well, thank you.
Yeah.
Let me thank you. Let me thank both of you because you know I don't take lightly that you decided to step out and talk about something that was clearly so private, and there's obviously so much love between you. So I don't take it lightly. Thank you, Chris. I love that your bathrobe is, you've got the same colour bathrobe as Anita. You've coordinated look.
I didn't realise. We usually do coordinated beard.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional.
I know.
It's double act. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Good talk.
Hot talk. Bold talk. Talk radio.
Listen on your smart speaker.
Watch it live on your smart TV. The world headquarters of common sense.
Talk Radio.